ain't a Mac, but I can take a chick with ease. My car's so much of a problem, it's a mystery. I bring the beef together like a triple cheese from Mickey D's. Girls always asking where the roof at. Drop it. What you mean by the shit been missing since I copped it? Having one chick that ain't up in my logic. Money talks, every bar's a bank deposit. And I'ma go get it if your chick is a go-getter. Young Billy December, cold nigga. You getting pistol in the winter like a cold liver. Gold slippers, 20 below, give your whole cold shivers.
All right, welcome to the In Perspective Sports Show. I am your host, that nigga, Roderick Horton, in the building. I got my dudes in here with me tonight because Dusty Rhodes, Johnny Surratt in the building. What up with you?
Chillin', man. Chillin'.
Word, my dude.
Chillin'.
Ghost, my nigga Emerson up in here. What it do, bro?
Glad to be back, man.
Yeah.
You took me off suspension.
Shit, we was all suspended. Shit.
What's going on, fellas?
Nothing, man.
Dusty,
Y'all know that the whole world is talking about the slap around the world. I don't know. I got so many different takes on it. I think I'm going to just run to y'all and ask you first, Ghost. Was Will out of line?
Nope. Depends on how you look at it.
Well, how do you look at it?
I don't give a fuck, man. At some point, you got to set the example. When hey, man, you let one do it, two do it. Sooner or later, you can't let everybody do it. You send a message.
So what you mean, one, two?
You send I don't care what it is. Anytime, man, some men have principles you got to stand on. I think Will can, you can dog him by his wife fucking somebody else. Will's a player. They swingers, that don't bother him. But you disrespecting.
Really?
No, actually, you disrespecting somebody's daughter or their wife in front of them. You're not actually, you're disrespecting him before you comes out of your mouth.
Okay, so I'm just, because just where you're going, and I'm cool with it.
That's just why.
Do you think Chris Rock was coming like that, though?
Don't matter. That's how it came out.
But I didn't feel it like that. Will didn't feel it like that until he looked over at Jada. Will was laughing at the joke.
Okay, let me ask you something. We're at the award shows. I'm Chris Rock.
Right.
I say, hey, your wife look fat in that dress. You see the look on her face. What do you do?
We're gonna have. I'm gonna have to have something.
But she just signed a deal with Weight Watchers, and he's just shooting jokes. See, that's where the problem is.
No jokes.
That's
Your
what
daughter, y'all daughters. Somebody do that to your daughters or something. You have to be a man to stand on principle when somebody. It's not about you.
So there's nothing wrong with waiting.
And this is what a whole disrespect come in like, yo, man, you really gonna disrespect? You joking me one thing. You playing me one thing.
You know they.
You gonna do something to me? You gonna do something to me in front? I mean, like really? You get what you ask for sometimes.
There's layers to the breakdown of that move that he made. The first thing that he did was he made the show all about him, because it wasn't about her. It was about him and what he did. So it really was bigger than that.
What you mean? How you? What's that angle?
The angle is narcissistic people seeking all the attention, think that it's all about them. I mean, the move he made is going to take and put all the attention on him.
Of course.
All the attention, and you when you seek those levels of attention, there's a problem there. If that's what you're looking at. But I saw two black men, one unexpected man doing his job by hosting a show, and the jokes may have been inappropriate to some degree. Let's just make them inappropriate. But there's nothing that was said that was worth bringing your physical being up there and assault another black man based off of principle. Because the principle man, now is, do you smack every black man you have an argument with?
Fuck that, Dusty. Let's keep this shit real. As a man, when something that you love and you're to be your children, y'all want to look in your eye like, you gonna let them fucking do this? You got to do something, bro. You just have to.
You sound
crazy. Or you just a fucking coward.
What you mean? Hold on, what the fuck you mean?
I'm saying.
Like you just said to me in the text, hey, if Alicia look you and give you that look, like, Pete, you better do something.
But there's a lot in jeopardy. There's a lot of jeopardy there.
No, what do you mean,
There's a lot in jeopardy there.
And not only that, you sending out to the world. I bet you no, let the next one do it. You get tired of shit. Now, Chris, it's some random shit. But hold on now, Will knows Chris. Chris might have went off for 10 minutes on this shit. He's a comedian, bro.
Yeah. Let's not do the what ifs. Let's do what exactly happened.
What exactly happened was this man said, all right now. Look, you get what you asked for, like, bro.
He didn't ask to be assaulted.
You don't. Well, what you mean? You don't.
He didn't ask to be
as a man, you don't
assaulted.
insult nobody's fucking woman.
One more time.
You insult a man.
That was not. That is a.
How come this woman got cancer, bro? Sitting here with a bald head. I don't care about the sexuality. That shit, Dusty.
That's what they.
That's
do.
funny. What's
That's
funny
what
about
they
that?
do.
What's
That's
funny
what
about?
they
What's
do.
funny
They
about
make
saying somebody,
jokes.
any man's wife in front of him? You gonna
I'm not-
regardless of how
you
you
know
act.
what?
That's why you keep your mouth shut, man. You don't disrespect nobody's
I
wife,
don't
mom, or sister,
disrespect people.
or daughter.
I mean,
Right.
Why is it? That's
can't-
true.
you can't-
but
you can't come
but
behind no
this is
damn
not-
joke.
This
So hold on.
situation
You can't come behind no
isn't-
joke.
This situation isn't targeted in such a narrow way that it's like he
Man.
woke up that morning. I'm about to disrespect this dude. He went in. He threw some jokes around the room. If it would have allowed it to continue, other people would have.
Man,
been
I had a sister
insulted.
and mama died of cancer. Yeah, everybody, there ain't nothing fucking funny about that, Dusty.
But listen, let me ask you this.
It's really not.
You have done some stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Now, let me finish, because you already know where I'm going. A joke you say that you really didn't mean it like this. And somebody comes and fucking attacks you for the fucking joke you're doing on stage as you're recording.
Well, I'm not gonna let anybody smack me. Chris Rock should have fucking fought back.
Okay,
This
right.
would have been okay.
Right. But listen what I'm saying, though. Are you going to sit here and say that, yeah, I deserve that?
Okay, let me give y'all a prime
I'm just asking
Hold
a
on, I'm
question.
gonna give y'all a prime. I'm gonna answer that. Remember
Okay.
in Charlotte? That woman sitting there heckling me? I'm like, oh, that's your mom? Y'all don't remember that? I'm not gonna disrespect nobody's fucking mama. I don't care how much she heckling me. I could have ate her ass up and bring it to a whole nother light. Like, y'all don't remember me saying, oh, that's your mom? I'm gonna leave you alone, man. Cause I'm sitting there looking at him like, I'm not gonna disrespect. That's how I am as a man. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Cause this little nigga sitting there with a pistol like, yeah, I wish the fuck you would. But we seen that later on. That's what the fuck happens when you disrespect this as a man. When you it's a line right there, you can cross it. But when you go really cross it, you gonna bring 2 feet across that motherfucker.
Okay.
Anything fucking fair.
Right. But
Well-
she had somebody with her. Let's just say it was just her and the girls, and she's heckling. And you didn't see no nigga with a attitude at all, nowhere around. You're not going to give some jokes? I know you, my nigga. You're going to give some
I
jokes.
don't even care because that whole thing right there. Because see, it doesn't matter what your situation is when you're on stage and you're giving jokes, fat jokes, gay jokes, all jokes are they're on the table. If somebody gets offended, it's comedy. It's comedy. It's comedy. It's comedy.
It's
It's
comedy.
comedy. It's comedy. One more time on top of that. Is there no line to draw to ambush a black man in front of the whole entire world? Is there no consequences to be
black,
made?
White, whatever. I'm gonna get
Is there
you.
no consequences to be
If
made?
my wife give you that damn look like, I'm embarrassed.
Bruh,
You know what, man?
that ain't-
Listen,
that ain't-
okay,
that ain't-
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, his reality, all this
Put
shit.
my
Yeah,
hands
you
on anybody.
can look at all the afterlash all you want.
I don't
to.
put my hands
You can look at all the
on-
afterlash and all this
I
shit.
don't put
cool.
my hands
But
on
when it's your
people
time to be a
just
motherfucking man,
cause-
and moments is gonna come up, you're a man and your motherfucking coward. The boy wasn't no fucking coward.
Was there going to be an issue about being a
He
coward
made
at the
sure
end
it
of the
was. That's
show?
what being a man is.
But there was never an issue about his cowardice.
Yeah, man.
Roast.
It was the Oscar.
Everybody gets
Oh my
roasted.
God!
man.
Yeah,
They
that's
know
what
that.
I'm sitting there
It's
saying,
traditional.
man.
It is
I'm not quite sure you
traditional.
understand the tradition of what's going down up
Oh,
there.
man, I don't give a
Dude
fuck.
came to do that.
Y'all did when
That's
they
what
put
he
the cameras
came
on her,
to
she
do.
gave me that look, her head drop. He did what he's supposed to do.
Right.
Same way, like I told people, I don't give a
Should
damn
he
about
have been
I don't give a
arrested?
damn my
then?
ex-wife.
Should
Who
he
am my
been-
daughter in?
should
My
he
sister
been
anybody.
arrested
They
and
give me
put in
that fucking look.
handcuffs?
I'm
Should
gonna
he
get
have
you.
been arrested and put in handcuffs?
So the fuck what? Yeah.
No, okay.
But so the
okay,
fuck what?
Okay.
You go home and get the
okay,
best head of your
okay.
night. I bet he got some good head that night.
Yeah.
On some real shit.
Yeah.
Man, might have stayed at his house that night.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
He and several other people probably
And then
did
about
too.
her, he might have been showing his
Because they
they showing his
have
daughter.
an
This is how
open
you protect
marriage.
your kingdom. Don't you ever
Hey,
let nobody disrespect.
she probably
nothing.
was hot.
At the end of the day, you don't
But listen,
She
was
they came out of the traditional marriage and they call it a life partnership, which is an open marriage. So that you're talking about right there, it's not the same. I hear where you're coming from.
Just call they swingers.
No,
Cause
they
they
came
That has
out.
nothing to do with you
That's not
protecting
what I
that woman.
said. I didn't even use that word.
That's what it is.
No, but that's not what I'm saying at all. They said they came out of the traditional marriage and they're in a life partnership, which means it's kind of financial. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying we're swinging. That's saying that we're going to stay together in this situation for the sake of...
That means they're friends, Pete.
That means they're friends.
They're dear to
right.
each other. That has nothing
Right.
to do with sexuality.
I
That's what
right, I didn't even say
poly
nothing
is.
about
Like,
it.
yo,
So that's what I'm saying.
What kind of poly
So
is.
when you change your shit, like, bro,
I'm a
I
am
manipulated.
outright
Fuck what y'all say. I stand on that. Ain't none of y'all gonna let nobody
him
disrespect y'all woman in y'all damn face. When
ambushing
she give you that
Chris
look like,
Rock.
damn.
I'm appalled
You didn't
by
say
that. Ambushing a man. I mean, that was weak. It was sorry.
You been a week of sitting there like, hey, Okay, you know what I mean?
That was sorry.
Fuck how we feel about it. Would have been weak is he'd have been thinking about all of us and everybody else, and then they went home and that
I don't
conversation.
even
Them
think
as
so.
friends.
I don't
them
think
as
right
friends,
now
he
he
see that
feels,
hurt on no face like that.
I don't feel he
You know,
really
there's certain moments that's
feels
unspoken in
he
relationships
did
where you
anything.
should have
Hold
done
on,
something.
hold on.
There's certain moments in relationships, with your kids, whatever, where you should have done something. Maybe it's times you shouldn't have done something. They're unspoken.
Right.
And if he didn't do that, that would have been one of the most spoken moments. I guarantee you. That's why he did it. He knew. That's why he didn't think about it.
Right.
He just do what a man do sometimes. He ain't always right, but that
So-
was right for what that he wasn't thinking about us in the world and all that shit. He looked at his wife, his friend. And to this return his wife, he already knows she gonna do what she
So
want.
my question to you then is,
What?
why the very next day you come out with the
Apology.
apologies?
That's right. What's
I
the
was
apology
in the wrong.
about?
I'm embarrassed.
I was dead
Why?
wrong.
He's
dead wrong.
not standing on what you're talking about. He's not thugging it.
Because
He's
you're
not-
actually
he's
defending
thugging it.
an action
He's
that
not
that is
thugging it.
wrong that
That's
even
what it
he
is.
He's
acknowledged.
Just, I'm just saying though, Ghost.
That's Hollywood
But
shit.
what I'm saying though,
No,
Ghost,
what's
now what does that look
Hollywood
like?
is what happened. That was
was real.
Hollywood.
Y'all felt that
That
same.
was Hollywood.
What
That
do
was
you think
Hollywood.
about that?
And the unthinkable is to put your hands on a man. Chris Rock, I'm not sure how he recovers from this, because this has got to be one of the most degrading times of his life.
Humiliation is good for character, Dusty.
Right.
Does Will not have his taste of humiliation? I mean, as men, we know that humiliation
I didn't
makes
know-
you stronger.
I didn't know that
Humiliation makes you stronger,
I didn't
bro.
know you were allowed to pick and choose who you humiliate.
Right. That point exactly. Now I see you with your wife or your daughter.
I told you that's
I don't.
what they
I'm
come
not
to
listening,
do.
Dusty. I'm
That's
a
what
man.
they
I
come
don't
to
care
do.
what's on my motherfucker
Nick,
about.
do
I'm
you
not gonna
understand that's
disrespect.
comedy? That's comedy. Do you understand that?
Comedy or not,
That's
I'm not
what
gonna
they brought
disrespect
that for.
nobody I know.
That
with
was
the sitting there knowing I'm not
was
gonna
a
disrespect them.
senseless
Y'all know me. I'm not gonna
act-
sue it.
That was a
I'm not gonna say
senseless-
nothing. I'm not gonna
senseless
overcome how
act
your
of
wife dressed or
violence.
overly or anything like that.
That was
It's certain things you
senseless.
just keep your fucking mouth shut and you don't
That was
say.
senseless
Because I'm saying something
act
might
of
get
black
taken the wrong way or
on-
whatever. You shut the fuck up. You think
Senseless black
before
on
you
black
speak.
crime.
You think before you speak, bro. We should talk about this all
Okay,
day.
but are you saying that Will thought before he did
They don't
that?
know he didn't think it. Sometimes you ain't supposed to think. Supposed to get up and do something. She gave him that look, and that motherfucker got him smack the shit out of
Penitentiary
him.
full of niggas that made decisions off of 10
Guess what?
seconds,
Nah.
spending the
Penitentiary
rest
full
of
them
their
same
lives
niggas.
there.
Them same niggas. If you didn't do that, you would have been the one in the dirt, and they would have been in there.
Okay.
Is that not a reality?
Yeah, that's reality.
And that's
That's
what we're
reality.
talking about. Is just it's sometimes men are men, and
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
wrong is wrong.
And you are really
But a man dies
defending
once,
wrong.
a coward dies forever.
Right, but you really defending a wrong action.
And if he didn't do that,
I
he would
promise.
have really.
You
If he didn't do that, the
defending
humiliation about
He
him, her, and all
even-
that would have got way
He even
worse.
acknowledged the wrong in it.
Well, you supposed
And
to.
you standing on that with
supposed
10
to.
toes down. I mean, you are going hard
Well,
for
let me
something
ask
that's
you
wrong.
this: why do y'all think Jada got so upset? Because I've seen her
She got cancer.
I've seen her on her page. No, she's got alopecia.
Alopecia, why they make your head
And
feel
listen,
cancer?
but listen, she's been on her page. I'm not gonna be ashamed of this. I'm gonna be proud of this. I'm gonna own this. And she's laughing. And she's like, look, I got this line right here, and she's proud. I'm not gonna let this bother me. I'm gonna own this. I'm gonna live with this. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Correct.
pride, and I was like, that's what's up. You're supposed to.
Right.
But the first time somebody makes a joke, and it wasn't even slighting her looks or anything. It was only a
he said, "I
comparison
love you.
joke.
I love you,
I love
Jada.
you. I love you, Jada.
Yeah.
That's almost like saying, man, yeah, I love you, Jada, but I fucked you, Jada.
I'm sure that's probably one of the options. It's questionable.
Disrespect.
It's questionable. It's questionable on their
Disrespect is
relationship
disrespect.
beyond.
Are you supposed to laugh that off,
Oscars.
dude?
Well, they have an open relationship, though.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. We're right there in front of you.
And they said he joked her out. He joked her out when he was the host of the Oscars back in 2016.
He did. But
They were talking about boycotting it, and he was like, "He'll come, but Jada, you stay home. Basically, ain't nobody want to see you."
But the whole thing to that is, if it would have been anyone other than Chris Rock, someone that we know that would strike back, more than likely strike back. What's the odds of Will making that move up
I don't think a man scared of anybody.
there? Crazy. That nigga a coward for real. That's why he made the move. It took a coward to make the move.
Man, come on now.
To assault somebody who not knowing that you're
Assault,
coming
man, get the
to
fuck outta here. You-
coming to the
Put your
to
wife
the
and your daughter in
fight,
that situation.
coming to the fight.
Answer that.
That's assault,
You
my
put your
brother.
wife and your daughter in that
That's
situation.
assault, and it's a cowardly assault on top of that. That
just
nigga,
don't
big
believe it.
coward.
Listen,
Not only is he a
when it
big
comes to people's
coward,
families,
not only is he
I
a
just
big
watch what the
coward,
fuck I say.
I question who he
A coward
is
behind
in
that. come on, Dustin.
in life.
If I smack the shit out of you now, I mean,
Jesus couldn't
what?
stop me from getting in your ass. That's what would happen if you smack me right now.
Because you a man, right? The man
100%. 100%.
The man should have done. A man did something to you. He didn't do nothing. He sat there and looked. Bitch.
One more time.
So you think they should have been on
One more
stage
time.
rolling?
Motherfucking right.
You think that's
Golly, for real,
Well,
that
you
would have
tripping.
been terrible.
You tripping
man.
for real.
What
That-
was you-
I just don't think there was any purpose in.
Are
I
you
think he was
serious?
a coward. I think it was a cowardly move.
Okay.
Would have been up there like that motherfucking Mike would have got pinged in his head.
He said-
Oh, as soon as he turned around, at least I said, "Oh, I'm stealing this nigga." I realized what just happened.
Right, that's where
I'm getting ready
I'm
to
sure
get
that's
you
where
now.
it had to come to. Do y'all realize what just happened up here? And I'm the victim? No.
That's why it was fake.
Right, kind of makes
That's
me
why-
feel that
That's a
way.
great-
But listen, I mean,
It makes me feel that
It
way.
was the Oscars, the greatest performance at the Oscars ever.
And nobody's even checking for the
Ever.
Oscars.
Say what?
Nobody's checking for it. They needed some pub.
The greatest performance.
Because I
ever.
think they put that shit together kind of make you feel that way because one more time, if any man touch me, we can't let that slide. I don't give a fuck. And I'm just saying, to me, he's on the greatest stage. I mean, he is, I don't know how he let it slide. He said, that man came up here and smacked the shit out of me.
Chris Rock was his part of it.
It makes you feel he was a part of it.
He was.
But that was
that's it, in my
unbelievable.
Nah, he looked kind of embarrassed to me.
opinion.
He was
It was a-
extraordinary.
It was a
man.
Masonic ritual.
I think
It was a
that dude,
humiliation ritual.
Oh my God!
Bring it all in. I've heard from
God.
fucking Navy SEALs.
Oh my
I've
God.
heard from
Now we
conspiracy niggas on this whole shit.
Oh,
I've
man.
heard every fucking thing you could think of before I came on here with this topic right here. And I was like, you know what? My assessment. It might have to be real. I mean, fake. My bad. It might have to be fake, just from looking at it because of what it did. Do you see the programming, bro? I've seen viral. I don't know if I've seen viral like this. This was some different shit. Sports commentators. Nobody could do nothing but talk about this shit. And I'm like,
Everybody.
what a program! How fucking fantastic was this?
But-
this is like some magical shit.
But to take away,
I don't know, man. I don't know if
from,
that shit was real
from
or
the
not.
big evening that was in front of them and narrow it down to, boom, that incident. Nobody talks about nothing. There's nothing else to talk about. Was there anything else to talk about?
That's a great performance, if so, man. I mean, it's
That would kind of be one like pulling the over our heads. That would be like,
oh, like
that
they've
would-
been doing for thousands of years. Do you see what they just did with COVID? Come on, bro. They are good. These dudes are
boy.
good. They're so
boy,
good.
That's
They're
hilarious
so
right
good.
there. That's hilarious.
Oh wow, we're gonna have to take
It's for it to roll in there.
But did you
like
see that
Yeah,
segment?
rolled
We're gonna
in
come
there.
right back with that
Oh,
COVID
God.
shit right here in a
That's-
minute. In
that's-
perspective.
Oh boy. Go on in front of these people. There's just no way.
So where we at? I'm just that nigga like that. You can fuck.
But I'm saying
When
you
we
can't be
cook
a
out,
defender of
in
black
front of you white
men
folks.
when you.
I
when
feel like you
done-
disrespect me as a man by saying anything wrong about something of mine. I'm coming. You can say what you want to about me. That's just how I feel.
Okay, well check this out.
When it comes to my daughters,
Right?
you know this conversation we had. This does, you know, that's what gets thin. We can talk about other people. When it comes to somebody disrespecting your daughter, when your baby mamas,
Well, there's nothing that I won't do for mine.
right?
Right.
Sometimes you just got to do unnecessary things.
That's correct.
I mean, it's just
That's
it's
correct.
ugly, but
That's
you have to
correct.
do. That's what I'm not saying like go up and just smack everybody you see.
Right.
But you got to think about outside of what we
I
talking
think
about.
smacking one person is too many, especially when you're in the wrong. I think that's too many when you're in the wrong.
But this isn't man anything.
That was an
impulse.
impulse. That was an
We've all been
impulse.
bullied on some form. But
That's
at some
correct.
point you
That's
have to
correct.
stop the bullying. I don't care whether you're in prison, the army.
You don't think
whatever.
Chris
You
Rock
have
got
to
bullied?
stop it. People.
You don't think
he
he
got
I mean,
bullied?
you sound like you just not your feet ain't
I think he
underneath
got
you like you're
bullied.
supposed to because
Huh?
you sitting here saying that nonsense. Who got bullied on the stage was a black man in front of multi-million people. Negroes, you crazy? That was the most ridiculous
Yeah,
shit you've ever
I'm
seen in
crazy,
your
boy.
life.
Damn right.
Hey, I mean, and you
Yep.
going to pick and choose
Don't give a
who
fuck
you
where I'm at.
defend here. You can. Oh, my fault. Oh God, Lord. I'm almost
saying on
mad.
that,
I'm almost upset. He is
shouldn't be.
literally really defending
You motherfucking right.
some nonsense.
What do you mean?
But you're not. What about the man who got smacked?
You get what you asked for.
What did he
I don't
ask
think he
for?
asked to get smacked though.
What did he
man.
ask for?
I just don't think he asked.
All he
Say
did
my
was
wife's
go
girlfriend
to.
had bald headed do the damn disease. You say something. I don't give a fuck who said it.
Man, you was kidding me.
If I got to go back home with this bitch.
You can't go to work.
I got to do something right there.
Right.
But listen,
That's
Right.
called damage control.
You can't go to work
And that's not only
be
that.
safe.
That's also ain't nobody else gonna be saying nothing
you
about
can't
that.
go to
Right.
work and be safe.
But what you said was, I looked over here and my bitch goddamn clicked my button, and I had to do something.
And she
Now, do you know how
runs
many
him.
niggas? I seen somebody say this today, and I'm gonna take that because you know how many times a nigga has gotten his ass whipped because his bitch said you ain't gonna get him, you ain't gonna do nothing, and that nigga knew he should have sat the fuck down.
Because
Now this nigga
That's what
should-
being a man is all about. It ain't about winning the
no,
fight.
I think his woman, because when I asked my
you
woman,
was
she'd have been like,
kidding me.
Pete, come on, sit back down. You ain't got to do nothing. Fuck that nigga. That's how she'd have been with me.
kidding
Like, you ain't got to do that
So
right
he
here.
gonna
That's how my
humiliate-
woman
he
said
gonna
it. So
humiliate
so my
him and
woman
his
was asking,
children.
why the fuck was Jada so goddamn adamant about Will doing something right then and there? When the cameras went away, she said, you better
Man,
get that motherfucker.
fucker,
What
yeah.
happened, though? You know what I'm saying? What
Okay.
made him click like
Hey,
that?
what make you jump
Okay,
like
The
that?
nigga was laughing, my nigga.
Well, it don't matter. You can laugh all you want, but
Boy, hey,
you
now,
sit right here
see,
and your
this is
wife
what I'm
ain't.
talking about. This is what I'm
Ain't
talking
nothing
about. This
fucking
man
funny.
right
See, that
here,
look like-
he ain't standing on no principle. He just raised
Don't
his
roast
hand.
that shit, man. Y'all can tell
Hey,
you,
bro.
don't give me that
Hey, bro.
bullshit.
Bro,
Don't give me that bullshit.
Bro, I done already told you what my woman would say, so it ain't even no situation I got to worry about like that. She'd have been like,
You don't know what she would say.
You would hope that she wouldn't
When
put
she
you in a
give you that look,
position.
if
I
she
would
said,
lose
"Oh,"
everything.
and that's what
That's
she
what you would
said.
hope for.
She said, I would not put you in a position like that,
lose it
knowing
all.
that you was there to get your award and all that shit. I wouldn't have did that. I'd have been like, chill, because you getting ready.
You know what? We'll take care of this later on.
We'll get that nigga
get
later on.
We'll get him.
That's what my woman was on, so I can't sit
Man,
and
listen
argue
to this.
for a
We're different people.
hypothetical.
That's all I mean.
Right, right,
Well,
right,
I'm
right,
not-
right,
I know
right,
what I would
right,
do.
right,
I
right,
probably
right.
did. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
That's, the penitentiary full of Negroes like you. Full of them. I'm talking
Guess
about
what?
Bill to the top.
Guess
I'm talking
what?
about Bill to
Guess
the
what?
greasy.
And 9 out of 10 niggas is goddamn cowards and walk around with their head down, do fucked up bitch shit all day because they shit wasn't a man when they supposed to.
So
That's just the reality.
That's
So-
true, too.
That's the fucking reality.
So
Hey, if I die today, I know one damn thing. I
You
live
don't
like
know
a
nothing.
goddamn
You'll be
man.
dead.
Hey, look,
You'll
I
be
don't like
dead.
feeling like no fucking
and your woman gonna be with somebody else.
I don't give a fuck.
Jada gonna
I don't-
be
hey,
with Chris
all
Rock.
bitches
One
fucking.
at a
You
time.
gotta get
Gonna
over
be-
that.
Listen, if you
You
die
can be the one
today,
fucking my old lady. You not gonna disrespect her in front of my presence because it ain't about her. You disrespecting me, nigga.
well,
That's something
groundwork
completely
is-
different.
Hold on, but do
groundwork
you
is
feel
so
like he was
crazy.
disrespecting Will?
That is so crazy.
But not, yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
This is so crazy because, I mean, the foundation of this is so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes so far.
Yes, I do.
Hey, but
Yes, I do. When you, and let's think about it. Awareness. Awareness not being who you're around. Maybe I'm ultra aware about who I'm around and why I watch what I fuck I say. I do everybody else like me? No. But I expect them to be on some level.
so
On some level. If I'm going to give you that type of respect, well, I got to bite my... Sometimes you got to bite your tongue. Man got to bite his tongue and think before he speaks. That's what you just do.
right.
In hindsight, I bet it's like I shouldn't have said that.
It's
You
like-
know, not because Will smacked me with it, but because
So-
it happened. I'm pretty sure he's like, I maybe I should have
I'm
said
sure
that.
Chris is going to take the high road and go along with that comment that you just said. I think he's going to take that road. But the truth is, he didn't deserve that because he didn't. You don't go to work to get smacked. You go to work to get paid, and he was asked to come host this event.
He don't work the other night, nigga.
That's what.
He don't work the other night.
He what now?
Call me, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I mean, it
That's a night.
is. I mean, he was humiliated to the point that I'm not sure that I'd want him working for me. I think he would be I think Chris Rock. I look at him different now. I don't have the same kind of respect I had for him.
He's the
previous.
same nigga.
That's tough though.
I understand.
Chris
He got
Rock has always
ambushed.
told you, I'm not gonna call him no bitch.
He got
He
ambushed
got
on live
ambushed.
TV, man. That was
But the whole thing is because the way I am, I just wish that he would have just at least come forward. Like, man, if you want to do that, we can go to the parking lot. If he just would have said something like that, I would have felt better about it. I just don't like the way he just was. I just got the shit smacked out of me. And the show must
He's
go
Chris
on.
Rock,
He's a
though.
professional. He's a
He's
professional.
Chris Rock. He
And
ain't
he's
no
great. And he's
thug.
great.
He ain't no thug.
Okay, listen to this. That's my whole point. You don't gotta be a thug to kind of stand up for yourself. You don't gotta be a thug. You just gotta be. He was just the dude who assaulted him was just so wrong that you just needed to say, "Hey, man, what is that shit about, dude?"
You know exactly what
You know
it's
what
about.
it's about.
It's about his wife.
Like I said, he'll take the high road. And he has taken the high road. And I hope that works for him and he don't blow his brains out 5 years from
Yeah,
now.
man. Come on.
Hey, man.
Oh
That was
gosh,
motherfucking
bro, you
humiliating
really
as fuck.
One of
You ain't
the
my damn wife, kids.
But you just said, you said that no, bro.
I don't think you'd do that to me because you would think they know each other. That's where that comes into play. Like,
that's
you
why
know
I
me.
think Will.
Really?
That's why.
Right.
That's
Really?
why.
Right.
That's
Really?
why
You probably
Will.
hung out with me. Really? No, really.
That's
You probably
why
hung out
Will's
with me
a
and know my
coward.
wife got.
That's
You
why
aware
Will
of
is
what
a
she has a
coward.
condition. I don't give
That's
that.
what
At that
makes-
point, I'm not gonna give you no pass.
That's what makes.
If we ain't cool,
him
you
a
didn't know that. I got to
coward.
give you a pass.
That's why it's fake.
And I'm with you with that. I'm
telling
gonna
you,
work
it's-
towards
it's
that.
The metaphor
This
is real
right
as a
here.
motherfucker.
It's
This right
got
here.
to be.
That can be
It's
fake
set-
all it won't, but the
What
metaphor of a
he's
man
saying
standing
is
up for his wife protecting what's
self-explanatory.
his is
It
real.
almost
That's
makes
real.
it.
If this is as real as somebody disrespecting you,
What
in
he's
front of your wife,
saying
whether he
almost
smacked or not,
makes
that's
it
real too.
fake.
You know what I mean?
I mean, because they gotta have some understanding on Will when he was making that walk across. He had to have some understanding within himself that I'm about to do some real beyond stupid shit here, and there's gonna be some consequences for this. I may be getting put in handcuffs.
I don't think that he was nowhere near into the thought of that. All he could think about was, this bitch is not gonna give me hell tonight.
You think that she runs him so?
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Ever since Tupac back in the day.
See that was my comment. You know,
I'm just
now
saying,
you
she's
taking
been
mine.
running this nigga out. That's what it's been looking like from the outside.
So that's the message I
And so
sent
it
to
look
y'all
like she's
earlier
pimping.
today.
You know, I'm just saying we've had conversations how these chicks are pimping harder like niggas, bro. They really are, bro.
She looks that way.
And she looks that way. And
She
he looks
looks
like
that way.
he looks like
Like
the
the
scorned
simp.
little bitch that goes.
He looks like a simp.
He looks
like a simp.
Bruh. I'm just saying,
like a
bruh.
simp.
Give a damn whether he's simp or not. He let the world know you ain't gonna disrespect me. It was mine.
Nick, I'm
And he
with
let
you
the
on
world
That's they
know
business.
we can't
But
fuck
you-
with Will.
You're not winning that one.
We can't fuck with Will. And you know that's how them white folk is. His money coming from them white folk, bro. We're not. All we could do is go watch the fucking movie and give him some money. They paying this nigga. So if they can't sit there and have a
He's
conversation,
actually their
with-
trophy
He's
boy.
he's
their trophy boy.
He can smack me right now. God damn, are you good? Or do I gotta ask you this every 5 minutes? I'm a scared little white man. I'm just saying.
But
bro.
if he would have
I'm not in
smacked, if
that
he would have
field.
smacked the
I'm not
white
in
man,
that field.
that situation would have been dealt with differently. If he would have smacked the white man, they would have handled him. They would have went and put handcuffs on that brother.
And that's what's
front.
more fucked up than anything.
I
Is
would
that
agree
they
on
sat
that.
there and let niggas sit there and act the goddamn
Them
fool.
fool with
and
each
you
other.
know if it would have been any men, white men, women, it would have been so different. They was
If
just
he
like,
would've
that's
smacked Tom
niggas.
Cruise,
I don't know.
I'm taking the Nick approach here. If he would have smacked Tom Cruise, they would have handled that man. They would have put handcuffs like they would have did Mike Tyson. He would have got that treatment. And not you ain't who you need a Snicker bar, Negro. You need a Snicker because you ain't who you supposed to be. The dude you been representing up here would understand exactly what I'm saying. You need a Snicker.
Man,
You need a Snicker so you can come on back. Because
Whatever.
you have lost your mind on what you standing on. You have really lost your mind. You standing on
They
something.
know you don't know me on that level. You ain't gonna disrespect
Oh
none of mine.
my God! Stop playing.
I don't disrespect none of nobody.
I didn't
I
say you
stand
did.
on that.
I didn't say you did. I didn't say
That's
you
just
did.
period.
I said that the way you love to run up on this black and white conversation, if they would have smacked the a white man, you should. Man, stop playing. Stop playing. You just trying to come off on me. Stop
They would have
playing.
took him to jail.
Really an initiation type thing.
That's the
I
first
know that
thing.
now.
Yeah, okay.
That would have been fucked up.
I don't know why
That they-
we believe anything on that motherfucker.
I don't know why we do either.
Sports,
All this shit is fake.
all of it.
All this shit be fake as fuck.
This almost
all we
feels
do is
scripted.
figure out is that in 5 or 2 to 10 years later, oh yeah,
It was
that
scripted.
was fake. Oh yeah, and I'm so tired of that because it's almost like anything that's this amazingly weird is amazingly
This is
plotted.
beyond the norm. I mean, it's so far out there, and you want to know? Nobody's really talking about the disrespect that was done there. They're only talking about Will and Jada, Will and Jada, Will and Jada, Will and Jada. I don't hear them saying Chris, and then I don't hear the black on black aspect of it. I just want to know it's got to be staged. And it's got to be bigger than just them. Come on. That's so insane.
It's so insane, man.
The whole entire thing.
In perspective.